My manager tried to force child-free staff into 12-hour days for free, so I took it to HR. My manager scheduled an urgent meeting at 4 p.m. on a Friday, and I should have known it was bad news. There were 21 of us in the room. 8 were parents, 13 weren't. She handed out printed memos with a tight smile and said, "Big changes start November 1st. I read the first line and felt my stomach drop. Mandatory hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Sunday, plus weekends, as needed. Then I turned the page. Exception. Employees with children keep 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. So if you didn't have kids, you were expected to work 12-hour days, 7 days a week for the same pay. People just stared at the paper like it was a prank. She finished talking and asked, "Any questions?" My hand shot up. "How is this okay?" She said, "Parents have fallen behind because of childcare. We need you to pick up the slack to hit targets." I opened my laptop and pulled up our project dashboard from yesterday. It was all green for the child-free employees. Deadlines met. Some finished early. I turned the screen toward her. "So you're saying the people on track have to add 40 hours a week to cover the people behind?" I said. "And we get nothing extra?" She sighed like I was being difficult. "You're salaried," she said. "This is what it takes." I looked around the table. "Is anyone actually okay with this?" Every child-free person I could see shook their head. The parents stayed quiet. One kept staring at the memo like they didn't want to be part of it. I asked one more thing. "Are you working these hours with us?" She paused, then said, "No, I have a child." "Your kid is 18, I said. She snapped, "Still my child," and ended the meeting right there. As soon as we got out, the child-free group met in the break room, angry and talking over each other. We compared memos to make sure we all got the same version. We took photos of every page. Someone said, "This can't be legal." That was enough for me. I went back to my desk and emailed my manager, HR, and legal within 10 minutes. I wrote that we were requesting a formal review of our contracts and the new policy that punished employees for not having children. I attached screenshots of the dashboard and wrote, "Our work is on track. This is not about deadlines." 3 minutes later, my phone rang. It was her. "Don't pull in HR or legal," she said. "We can handle this internally." "No," I said. "You tried to force 12-hour days on 13 people for no extra pay." She dropped the sweet tone. "You're making this a bigger problem," she said. "I'm fixing the problem you created," I said. She said, "You're salaried. No extra pay is required." Then she added, "If you can't commit, we can talk about whether you're the right fit." "Threatening me doesn't help," I said. "We'll discuss it with HR and legal present," I said. "I already booked a meeting for Monday at 9 a.m. I hung up. She called 4 more times that night. I ignored every one. By Saturday morning, she sent a team message saying the schedule was final and we should plan accordingly. We saved it and forwarded it to HR. One parent messaged me, "I didn't ask for this. I'm sorry," but said they were scared to speak up. Monday morning, conference room A was packed. Me and the 12 other child-free employees sat together on one side. My manager sat alone on the other, looking pale. Right before 9, she tried to pull me into the hallway. "Just let me explain," she whispered. "You can explain it in the room," I said, and walked back in. The head of HR was there. 2 company attorneys were there, and the head of our department walked in, took one look at the group and said, "What's going on?" I slid the memo across the table. "She tried to make employees without kids work 12-hour days, 7 days a week, without extra compensation," I said. "Parents keep normal hours." The department head read it, and his face went white. "Did you clear this with HR?" he asked my manager. Silence. "Did you clear this with me?" he asked. More silence. My manager tried to jump in. "It's temporary," she said. "Just until the quarter ends." One attorney tapped the memo. "It doesn't say temporary," they said. "It says mandatory. This creates unfair treatment based on family situation," the attorney continued. "It also orders extreme overtime and exposes the company to serious legal risk." HR asked, "Did you tell anyone they could be punished for refusing?" My manager's eyes flicked to me, and she didn't answer. I pulled up the dashboard again and turned it toward the department head. "We're not behind," I said. "Most projects are ahead. The only late items are the ones assigned to the parents." You could hear a pen scratching as HR wrote faster. The department head pushed the memo away, stood up and said, "This meeting is over." Then he pointed at my manager. "My office. Now." He looked at us and said, "You'll get written confirmation today that this policy is void. Go back to your normal schedules." Now my coworkers are saying I went too far with HR. Was I wrong?